In Madison, Wisconsin this week, thousands of protesters jammed the state capitol. State workers demonstrated against the governor's proposal to make them pay for health care and retirement benefits themselves. The plan would also limit collective bargaining. Now the protests have spread to Ohio. Bloomberg reporter Mark Niquette joins us on the phone from the Capitol there, Columbus. Mark, before we get to the great state of Ohio, let's talk about what's going on in Wisconsin. Get us up to speed here. I saw headlines yesterday, 25,000 people in the state capitol, and the Democratic state senators had gone into hiding.
Right. Yesterday was the third straight day of sort of large-scale protests in the state capitol there in Madison, and the move by the Democrats was sort of a ploy to delay vote on the bill. They need 20 votes, 20 senators for a quorum to vote on the bill, and with the 19 senators out, they couldn't get a vote. So the Democrats are trying to force the Republicans to at least negotiate changes in the bill, and they say this is their only choice. This is their tactic to get them to the table.
What are we expecting to happen there? I mean, will the state senators come out of hiding in Wisconsin? Will we get a vote here, or what can they do to postpone the issue?
Well, at this point, probably the only thing they can do is stay away and prevent a quorum, because the Republicans control both the Assembly and the Senate in Wisconsin, and the leaders there fully expected to be able to pass this and get it to the governor's desk by the weekend. So we'll be watching today to see if the two sides come together to discuss some changes, or if in fact the Democrats try and stay away.
We talk about how important Ohio is for elections, but key, obviously, for the national mood as well. The president is going to be headed to Cleveland soon. It's important to him as really his campaign kind of starts getting underway already. What's the mood like in the heart of it all?
Well, it's interesting because the scene in Madison, in Wisconsin, is kind of shifting here to Columbus, Ohio. Columbus is considering a similar piece of legislation to restrict or even eliminate collective bargaining rights for public employee workers. And we've had protests here in the state capitol in Ohio as well. Yesterday there was a hearing on the bill, and about 4,000 people came to the Capitol. So we'll be watching to see if the same kind of high-stakes game being played in Wisconsin plays out here in Ohio, and could extend to other states. As you mentioned with the president, he went on a television program in Milwaukee and sort of complained about this attack on unions. So this could become sort of a national story.
All right. Hey, Mark, thanks very much. Mark Niquette there, Bloomberg News reporter, coming to us from Columbus, Ohio.